guys, it's Kari from KarisKlips. Thank you so much for tuning in. For today's video, we are going to be continuing our 90s week, and we are going to be making some 90s fortune items. So we are going to be making cootie catchers. You can call them cootie catchers, you can call them fortune tellers, whatever you call them is fine with me, but it's these little things right here. And another thing we are going to do is we are going to be playing MASH, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make your little MASH cards. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is make the cootie catcher. This is really easy if you follow the steps and don't miss anything. So make sure you watch very carefully. The first thing you're going to do is take the side of the paper and you're just going to make it folded until it hits the other side. So you're just going to have a triangle. Make sure it is perfect, because if it's not perfect, then it's going to look really messed up. Now what you're going to do is cut this piece off, because you don't need this little rectangular piece anymore, so you're just gonna cut it off. Now you should have a triangle. Now what you're going to do is open it up, and this is how it's going to look. It's just gonna be like a square, and then you're gonna take the other side and you're just going to make it in half again. All right, and here you go. Now you have an X on your paper. Each corner and pointy end you're gonna take and put in the middle of the X. Just like that. All right, I am done with that part. So this is how it should look now. It should just be a square with little pockets like this. Now you have to make sure you do this step correctly. You're gonna flip this over. So you have no pockets. All it is your squares right here, and they are very visible, all of the squares. And what you're going to do now is take them again, each corner, and go to the middle of the square. Now that that is done, this is what it should look like. All right, guys, so I have written everything down on what I need to write down. So this part is the fortune part. So you're gonna write all of your fortunes in this area right here. You're gonna have 8 different fortunes that you have to write. I just write on each of the triangles right here. And I write the number of the pouch that they're under. So we've got, this is 8 and 1. So what I did was have a 1 and an 8 right here, and if they chose the number 8, then they are going to have to become a farmer. So after you have written all of your fortunes on all 8 of the triangles, you're going to put these back like that, and then you're gonna write numbers 1 through 8 on these triangles. And then if you flip it to the back, you are going to write the colors. So we've got red, orange, purple, and green. What I always try to do is choose colors that all have a different amount of letters in them. So red only has 3, but green has 5. All right, after everything is written down, you're gonna take this and you are going to put it in half. So you're gonna have 2 colors on one side and 2 colors on the other side. Everything should be tucked inside like this, and that is how it's going to look. You're gonna place your fingers in these little pouches just like this. And you're gonna do that with your other hand, and you're going to make a point just like this. So all of your colors are on the outside on each triangle. You're gonna have your friend choose a color. So I'm gonna say they choose green. So you're gonna count 5 times. You're gonna do this because there are 5 letters in the color green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're gonna choose between 6, 3, 2, and 7. Now, I'm gonna have them choose 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we landed on 5, 4, 1, and 8. I am going to choose the number 4. So what I'm going to do is open this up, and I'm gonna open the pouch that the 4 is in, and as you can see, number 4 is I'm going to become famous. All right, that is how you do the cootie catcher. If you do this differently, that's probably just your preference on how you did it when you were younger, but this is how I used to do it on the playground with my friends when I was younger. All right, so now we are going to play MASH. MASH was my favorite thing to do when I was younger. I did it every single day. Me and my friends would go to recess and we would bring a bunch of paper and play MASH. It was so much fun. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna write MASH at the top of the paper. Now what we would always do would be make a little box just like this, right there. And then you're gonna put however many options you want. I am only gonna do 3 options this time. So we're gonna make 3 different lines going like this. This is how it should look. So on one side of the MASH, you are gonna have husband. And then on the other side, we always did vehicle. So now it's on to the best part, my favorite. It's the different categories. This is how it looks so far. We have husband's job, your job, pet, car color, and number of kids. Okay, so now when all of your categories are finished in your MASH game, you are going to take your pen or your marker or your pencil, and you are going to make a bunch of dots until your friend tells you to stop. However many dots you stop on will be the amount of times you have to go through and cross things off. So if you would choose 4, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, cross it off. And you will just keep going through all of your things. Usually I start at the MASH part and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you would cross that off. When you're playing MASH, you have to put at least one bad thing down, like one thing that you just do not want to get, because it wouldn't be fair if it was just all good things. You have to have a little bit more fun in the game and choose some bad things. Oh, my MASH was not good. It is not at all what I wanted. So I married Donald Trump, not good at all. We have a shack. We live in a shack. Not a mansion, not an apartment, not a house, but a shack. My vehicle that I drive is a van that is white. My husband is a singer. Apparently Donald Trump turns into a singer. My job is unemployed, so I do not have a job. We have a pet alien. We have 0 kids. And my celeb best friend is Louis Tomlinson. That is the only thing that is good in this entire thing. Everything else that I chose was what I didn't want, except for the singer husband, the white car, and Louis being my best friend. Everything else is terrible. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you make these things, please Instagram me. My Instagram name is Kari Nelson, KarinElson__. So go follow me on Instagram and tag me in your pictures if you decide to make any of these things. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!